What is the origin of the Unix $$ prompt? The Unix prompt uses a $ symbol to indicate that your input is expected. I was wondering why this symbol was chosen, if there is a reason. $ just seems a little unexpected. A is greater than symbol would have been more suggestive in my opinion.
Let's explore a little. Version 8 Unix is easy. There's still man pages available. Get to the sh man page and search for prompt. You'll get to a point where you read PS1 primary prompt string, by default $. PS2 secondary prompt string, by default. So let's see if that was the first. Version 7 Unix man pages are still available, and the sh man page gives the same description of prompts as version 8. What about version 6? Version 6 Unix wasn't hard to track. But its sh man page doesn't mention prompts at all. The Getting Started guide comes in handy here. It mentions the culmination of your login efforts is a %. The %sign means that Unix is ready to accept commands from the terminal. Aha! So version 6 didn't have it. Version 7 was the first. Released in 1979. Happy? Hate to rain on your parade, but don't be smile. Problem is that version 6 was one inspiring Unix. Look at the variants here. Can it be that the $ as a command prompt was not started in version 7, but instead in one of these variants and then the idea incorporated into 7? At this point I got tired of hunting for operating systems documentation from a time when I was 6. This at least narrows it down considerably. We know version 7 was the first Bell Labs release to show the $ as a command prompt. All we need to be sure is that none of those version 6 variants introduced it. It makes sense for this change to have appeared in version 7 though, since that's the release which introduced the Bourne shell, replacing the Thompson shell used in previous versions of Unix, and the Massey shell used in Programmer's Workbench Unix. One last thought though. While the idea of $ being a hint to the word shell or script is appealing and makes all sense, don't expect this to ever be officially confirmed. Unix development was shared by a rather large group of people with much bigger concerns in life than keeping track of how a symbol evolved. And some of these extraordinary programmers are not even among us anymore. Most probably, the best you can hope to get from the question what is the origin of the Unix $, prompt, is the name of the first Unix shell introducing it.
Actually, the standard command line prompt in Linux for a normal user account using Bourne, Bash or Korn shell is the $, while the root prompt is a hash mark, hash. By contrast, the traditional C shell prompt is a %sign, %. If I were to guess, the $ is reminiscent of the word $hell, which is probably why it was chosen.
The original Bourne shell prompt was a snail shell, @ I remember this on Unix 6th edition, which, I believe, is before Unix was sold commercially. So the switch to a $ could be related to commercialization of Unix, as Robert suggested, $hell.
Sadly, I can't answer the question, but I can give you a few pointers. The original source code of the Bourne shell. Message.c, where prompt is defined. Main.c, the only place prompt is used. An interview with Steve Bourne about sh. Steve Bourne's contact information at his company, El Dorado Ventures.